Hello students, welcome to Bidhan English classes. I am Bidhan KRISHNA, your English teacher. Today in this session, I am going to acquaint you all with a very important topic from writing section, that is letter writing. So without wasting any time, let's get started.
Is a letter writing. Letter writing is the exchange of written or printed messages. It is usually sent to the recipient via mail or post. Nowadays, email, text, and other such forms have become the norms for communication, and the art of letter writing has taken a backseat. But even today, is an important means of communication in our day to day life. Class 10th students, you must know the marking scheme of letter writing. You will be awarded 1 mark for format, 4 marks for content, and 1.5 marks for accuracy. Again 1.5 marks for fluency, that is format equal to 1, content equal to 4, and 1.5 marks for accuracy and 1.5 marks for fluency. And for class 12th students, format equal to 1 marks, content marks, and 2 marks for expression. Now what's expression? Expression का meaning क्या है? Your spelling mistakes must not be there. Your grammatical error must not be there. So you must be aware of all these things while you attempt a letter writing. Students, there are broadly two types of letter, namely formal letter and informal letter. Formal letter are those letters which follow a certain pattern. Professional in nature, directly addresses the issue. Students, it is not possible to discuss all the types of letter in this single video. So I will focus on the letter to the editor, which generally comes in 10th and 12th board as well as in competitive examination. A letter to the editor is written to highlight a social issue or problem. The format of a letter to the editor of a newspaper is as follows. Sender's address, that includes building number, street, town, state, pin code. Date is written below the address, below the sender's address, date on which the letter is written. You must follow the figurative form format, date, month, year. For example, today is 27th, then I would write 27th May 2020. Then just below the date receiver's address, that is the address of the editor, you must skip a line for neatness. In receiver's address, further you would write address of the person to whom the letter is being sent, designation, name of the organization, building number, street, state, town, and pin code. Below receiver's address, subject must be mentioned. What we should write in subject? In 4 to 5 words, we must mention main purpose of the letter. Suppose I wish to write on the issue of attack on old people living alone. Then in subject I will mention that issue. Below subject, salutation. Salutation, the best word for the editor is sir. And then after salutation, body. Body is very important part of the letter. The most important element of a letter writing. In body, we must mention message of the sender that he wants to convey. Body has 3 subparts. You can say 3 paragraphs. First paragraph, you must mention purpose of writing the letter. In second paragraph, Need of writing the letter must be mentioned. Why you need to write? What message you want to convey to the editor? Details of the matter. And the third paragraph includes your expectation from the editor, suggestion to improve to minimize the ill effect of the social problem, and ask the editor to highlight the issue for public awareness. And just below body of the letter, complimentary clause must be mentioned. While you write yours truly or yours sincerely, yours faithfully, never use apostrophe s in yours. Then sender's name, signature and designation if required to this. Now let me show you a sample for your convenience. Here is a question to solve. You are Deep or Deepika of C105 Janakpuri, New Delhi. You are extremely disturbed on reading about attacks on old people living alone. Write a letter to the editor of the New Indian Express sensitizing people and drawing attention to this problem. First of all, you must ask yourself, what is the sender's address? If sender's address is mentioned in the question, it is well and good. But of course, suppose it is not mentioned, you have to write at your own. And the address can be fictitious. So I have written here C105 Janakpuri, New Delhi 1100 XXX. Then just below in the left corner, top left corner, today's date 27th, or you can say 17th July 2020. The editor, the New Indian Express, New Delhi 1100. Sir. Then subject. Subject I can extract easily from the question. Attack on old people living alone. So we'll start our letter with very common starting line, general line. Through the columns of your esteemed daily, I wish to draw the attention of the authorities concerned to the danger old people living alone are facing. So you must memorize this line. You must memorize this line, and you can fit it. Whenever question in writing section comes, letter to the editor comes, you can start your answer with this line. I wish to draw the attention of the authorities concerned to the danger old people living alone are facing. Most of the senior citizens are people who are living alone with just a domestic help. So from most of the senior citizens, you can start the second paragraph. So first paragraph could be 1 or 2 or 3 lines that would include your introduction and the general line through the column of your esteemed daily. Most of the senior citizens are people who are living alone with just domestic help. Their children are adults and have moved out. The domestic helps hired by these aged people often take advantage of their helplessness. So you see that in second paragraph, I started mentioning details of the matter, need of writing. Their children are adults and have moved out. The domestic helps hired by these aged people often take advantage of their helplessness. They are burgled, poisoned, or beaten to death. It is indeed a sad plight for our senior citizens. So in the second paragraph, I have written details how that type of heinous act takes place. So in the third paragraph, I will write what expectation I have with the administration. And And the last line you can mention your expectation. I hope my concern will reach the ears of the concerned authorities through your newspaper. So newspaper is just a medium between you, writer, and the society, or the medium between you and the administration. I hope my concern will reach the ears of the concerned authorities. So requesting in this line to the editor that these things, these content of mine, this message of mine must reach to the concerned authority, and the things could be minimized, problem could be minimized. And complimentary close, you can write yours truly. It is the most appropriate, but don't put apostrophe in yours. Yours truly or faithfully, Deepika. In bracket you can write designation. And suppose you are not having a designation, you are not working anywhere, or you are not in public life, a concerned citizen you can mention there. So to recap the body of the letter, you must mention in 2 or 3 lines your introduction and the general line, starting line, through the column of your esteemed daily. I wish to draw the attention regarding what, towards what. You can copy here the subject. Just copy here, just paste it here. Towards attack on old people living alone. And then further you can go ahead with the discussion of the matter in detail, how they are suffering, who are the people involved in creating trouble for those old people. And then in the last part you can come up with some suggestion, or you can say expectation from the editor that you need to reach your voice to the concerned authority. And coming up with suggestion, you have mentioned that issue a certificate of verification of the domestic help. Also, ask their neighbors to set up a neighborhood watch where everyone can look out. This is the awareness part of your writing. And lastly, the closing line, your expectation. I hope my concern will reach the ears of the concerned authorities through your newspaper. And then complimentary close, bidding goodbye, yours faithfully, Deepika. Better you write yours truly. Hope you understood how to write a letter to the editor. That's all in this video. See you in the next video on any other topic from writing section. If you have any question or suggestion, do write in the comment section. If this video helped you, please like and subscribe. Do like and share so that other students can also learn. For more such informative and educational videos comprising of important writing section topics for class 12th or 10th, do subscribe my channel Bidhan English Classes. Thank you for watching.